welcome to Blue Jays Today, where you boys always have something to say about the Toronto Blue Jays. Baseball is coming back! I'm your host, Nicholas Playlock.
And I'm your host, Adam Peddle, and today, guys, we're going to be talking about the 2023 opening day roster predictions for your Toronto Blue Jays. Who's going to make it, who's on the borderline, and who is absolutely never going to see the field as Toronto Blue Jay this season. Let's get into it right over here, folks.
Who's going to be on our team this year?
Relax, Nick.
Our team.
You got to watch the video, Nick. You got to relax. All right, we got our tier maker right here. Obviously, right on the top, we've got our locks to make it. We're going to go through that first, but let's go through them before we get into it. Almost locks, guys who were like, they could make the team, but there might be some factors. Borderline, okay, maybe it's good spring training. Maybe someone gets injured. He's there. Something needs to happen. Now, maybe just more than one thing needs to happen for this guy to make the team.
A trade needs to go down. An injury from another player. Maybe he's got to absolutely explode in spring training. Something needs to go down that it isn't already happening.
And then who? People who literally I have never heard of in my entire life. Not even going to be a question.
Yeah, so right now we have the 40-man roster. This is everybody on the Blue. You look up MLB, Blue Jays roster. This is who pops up, guys. So let's go through it, starting with the locks. We got 26 spots to fill for opening day. We know a few of them automatically.
Yeah, Anthony Bass. Absolute lock. Let's put him in. You pay Chris Bassett all that money. Absolute lock.
That's a lock.
Obviously, injuries could happen, but this is assuming everybody's healthy.
Everybody's healthy. No trades occur. Brandon Belt.
Oh yeah, I almost didn't recognize him as a Blue Jay. I gotta say he's a lock.
You can't
sign him and not.
I'm pretty confident that's a lock. So yeah. No, there's actually no argument. That's a lock. That's a lock.
Barrios. Lock. You can't pay that man money and not have him play.
Bichette.
He's a lock for sure.
Lock,
but obviously, they've been going on for sure.
You know what? Honestly, though, this never happens in baseball, but if he did sit out, if he did get pissed off,
almost a lock.
Yeah.
Now,
Kevin Biggio. See, this is where it's interesting. The almost locks, when I was making up the whole categories, almost locks is tough because I do think Kevin Biggio is going to make the team.
I do.
But is there a scenario where he doesn't?
For sure. When we eventually get into something needs to happen, if there's a huge breakout and Kevin's slumping, maybe he's just a little hurt, who knows? I could see a reality where maybe he doesn't, but I don't know. Do you want to put him in the almost lock? I don't know.
It's very close.
It feels like he's in between because, I do think he's going to make it. So
he's a lock. He's a lock.
Yeah, I just convinced myself.
Biggio's going to be a lock.
Yeah. Chapman, lock. Simber.
Almost lock.
I think he is an almost lock.
Almost lock.
I could see some guys come in with high velo, and Simber, low velo stuff, the way he throws, kind of got figured out a little bit last year.
Maybe he's got a rough spring training.
I
still think that he's going to make it.
I still think it, but
I still like Simber a lot.
Me too.
I still think that we should have him.
But he's falling down the totem pole in that bullpen a little bit.
He had a rough year last year, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I honestly, I think that Simber's going to bounce back. I think something that's going to help Simber a lot is the fact that now we have a little bit more versatility where it's it can go high velo, Adam Simber, low velo, high velo again. And I think that's actually going to be to his benefit.
Right. And for Adam Simber as well, if he has no options in his contract, then he's a lock. He will make the team. That's something we're going to have to look at a little bit more in depth as we get closer to the season. But if he does have options, I wouldn't be totally shocked. I don't even know who that guy is.
We're going to get to him.
We're going to get to him eventually. Espinal.
I think a lock.
A lock. He's a lock.
If Biggio's a lock, Espinal's
a lock.
Matt Gage.
Now, this is fun. Let's get into this guy with Matt Gage. I think something needs to happen for him.
Okay, you know what? I want to dive into. Can we go a little bit more because we got Addison Barger over there and we got this other guy, Danner, I think it is.
Yeah.
I forget. I feel like Matt.
Do you want to
Gage,
dive into some of this group right here?
Okay, fuck
Let's do it. Why not? When we see him collecting in the corner here, we're gonna
okay.
So we got Addison Barger. Okay, never heard of this guy until literally a few moments ago.
You can tell that they're questionable when they don't have an actual headshot.
Yeah.
When we have this block photo right there, that's Addison Barger. He's on the 40-man
for opening day roster. I really don't think he's gonna make it.
Can I see the numbers just one more time,
Yeah,
just
one
for
more
the people?
time. Minor league.
How old is he?
He batted 308. He's 22. Batted 308. Okay. Oh, okay. That's not bad numbers. I mean, something would really need to happen. Like, something would really...
We're borderline. Who does something really needs to happen here?
Yeah, maybe something needs to happen. Like, if Biggio gets hurt, if Espinal gets hurt, because he is a shortstop, third baseman, second baseman. If something goes on with our infield depth, then he could probably make the bench.
Screw it.
All right, something needs to happen for Barker to make the team.
A big thing.
A big thing. And this is Danner here, I believe.
Danner, yeah.
Danner.
Dude, it took me a while to
Hagen Danner.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, let's do the dudes. I want to say who.
It's kind of a big who on this one, man.
Uh-oh.
I don't think this guy's making the squad. Now, okay, how old is he? Sorry?
He's 24.
24 years old.
Okay.
He's a bit older right there. He...
Wait, he bat? He's a pitcher. Oh, he was a batter, now he's a pitcher?
Oh my god.
Okay,
No,
who?
he's not making the team.
He's not making it.
He's not making the team, guys.
Who?
I need to see a bit more.
Yeah,
I
I
need
agree.
to see a bit more.
Danner. Matt Gage.
Yeah.
I think he's got a better shot than Barger.
I mean, he's absolutely borderline.
I think he's borderline because, like, we've seen him with the team. I think people know, and he's had a good year with us.
For
I
sure.
think I sent back down. I think borderline.
And we're going to adjust this list. So watch
sure.
till the end, guys, because we're going to adjust this list as more people go. Maybe more spots get filled that we didn't expect, and Matt Gage get moved down. Maybe less spots get filled, and he moves up. So. Let's go.
Keep going.
Jimmy Garcia.
He's a lock.
That's a lock for sure. Kevin Gausman.
Lock.
You're a lock.
Who are you?
Is that Mitch White?
Is that
No, it's
Mitch
not.
White. Who is that?
Who the fuck?
Thomas
Hatch. It's Thomas Hatch.
It's Thomas Hatch. Oh, okay. Well, for him, he's jumped up and down, but I still think Thomas Hatch, something needs to happen. There needs to be a bunch of injuries in that bullpen.
Is he better or worse than Matt Gage though?
Because he's a pitch. He's a starting pitcher. Right?
Right. That's true.
And every time he's come up to the league, it's been just horrible.
Yeah,
he's so far down on the... Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's so far down.
You are so bad.
Because we know who he is, but something really needs to happen.
Something needs to happen, and I do think it's more than Addison Barger, though. Like, at the end of the day, he's been in the majors.
Exactly.
Addison Barger just has not. So we'll put him there for right now.
All right.
Okay. This is another guy that doesn't have a shot. Spencer Horwitz.
Okay.
I have heard and am familiar with Spencer Horwitz,
right.
but I'm not actively familiar
25
with
years,
Spencer Horwitz.
25 years old. He batted .275 in AAA, AA. Okay, so he had a pretty good AAA season.
And sorry, what is his positioning here?
He is a first baseman, left fielder, right fielder.
Lots of versatility.
Lots of versatility. I don't think it's a who because we've heard of him before.
Yeah, for sure. It's something needs to happen.
Something needs to happen.
Yeah,
something needs to happen.
Maybe more than Barger, right?
Yeah, for sure. He's a little bit closer up in the minor league systems. He still has success. And I think with the outfield spot, like we could add one more, and he could possibly make the team.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Danny Jansen.
Lock.
Who are you? Man. Yeah. I think it's Jimenez. It's Leo Jimenez.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys, we're all learning together who these guys are. Leo Jimenez.
Oh, man.
What? Is even...
Yeah.
Is this him? Oh, yeah, Toronto. Yeah. He's so young.
21.
Okay.
21.
Is he a prospect?
Yeah, he's got to be.
He's got to be a prospect.
He has to be a prospect, right? There he is. It's 17. 17.
Okay. He's expected to come up in 2 years.
Okay,
he's young. We're not trying to make fun of this guy right now. I just think it's funny that I've never seen this guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't think it's even like if injuries happen. I just don't think it's. I think I gotta throw him in the who.
Yeah.
He's gotta be a who.
Yeah,
I don't even think there's a shot.
Too young. There's no
Too
way,
young,
man.
too many guys in front of him.
Man, it can't happen.
Kevin Kiermaier is
That's
a lock. He's a lock.
That's a lock, man.
Kikuchi.
Almost lock.
Almost lock. Even though he's getting paid?
Yes, because there is a reality out there. There's a reality where if Kikuchi comes out in spring training and just absolutely sucks donkey balls. And Ricky Tiedemann is like,
Exactly.
There's a possibility. I don't think it's going to happen.
And Mitch White has to be good too, because it's him and Mitch White. Like, one of them's going to be the long reliever, one of them's going to start at that fifth guy. I personally think it is a lock. Like, I do
think he'll be on the team. I just think that if we're putting Simber there, we're gonna put Kikuchi there.
An almost lock.
And I mean, again, he's gonna be on the team almost assuredly.
Yeah.
There is a pathway, maybe.
There's a pathway. There is for sure.
Not for this guy.
Not for this guy. Okay, he's been getting jacked this offseason.
He's a lock. Otto Lopez.
Interesting. I almost want to say borderline, or something needs to happen.
Something needs to happen, I think,
because he's been on the team. He's been on the team. He's fallen in the prospect rankings, but he's becoming that like rotational guy.
Feels like they like him for some reason.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I guess good for you, Otto Lopez. Like, you're in their good books. I just don't really see a reality where you're gonna knock someone out. I think the only way that it happens is we have injuries. People get traded away that we don't expect. Something needs to happen.
Yeah, but I think he's probably the best something needs to happen, because I do see reality where injuries would have to happen, and trade, and like here he is on the bench.
Yeah,
starting the year. Who are you?
What the fuck is that, man? It's gonna be an infielder or
Wait, it's Nathan Lukes.
It's Nathan Lukes.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, actually, he's borderline. Actually, there's been actually talks. He is. He is. There has been talks of him potentially making the roster. These are the memes, bro.
Oh, man.
No, he's actually borderline.
Right.
There's actually a chance where he actually makes the roster. If we don't sign.
Potential.
No, wait. No. Let me prove it. Let me prove it to you.
Yeah. Prove it, bro. Prove it.
Okay, so a 789 OPS in AAA.
Okay.
And he's 27 and he's getting some age now.
So
it's like, it's time. It's time, it's time.
Okay, you know what? I understand, and I have heard the rumblings too. Like, I know we're joking right now, but I've heard the rumblings, and he's borderline because if we don't sign a Robbie Grossman, or if we don't sign a David Peralta, then there's a reality.
Absolutely.
There's a reality.
Good work for you, Lukes. Now we got Manoah.
Boom.
Lock.
You're in there. I think that's Aurelvis Martinez.
That's Aurelvis Martinez.
I think something needs to happen.
I think something needs to happen, because I don't think they're going to shoot the bullet on him and start his clock yet.
Exactly.
Right?
And I also think, too, right, you don't want to do that, because, once again, if we're going to be active come trade deadline, if we're going to do that,
you want to send him as a piece.
You want to send him as a piece, and you don't want to have him come up and, oh, crap, there's Aurelvis Martinez batting 150.
And now it doesn't look good.
Now it doesn't look good anymore.
Clock's already started.
It's like, I think that you save that, like, for a while.
Yeah, the only way he comes up is, again, like a Bo Bichette injury, Chapman injury, like... Yeah, okay, now we got to win, so let's bring up our number 2 prospect.
Agreed.
Mesa could be almost, but here's the thing, he's a lefty. That's why I almost want to put him in lock, because we cannot afford to not have a lefty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident about Mesa. I think he's going to be on the team.
Whit Merrifield's a lock.
Whit Merrifield's a lock for sure.
Yeah, like, is there a reality? No, I actually don't think there is a reality where he doesn't, because he's not on a minor league deal.
With
like,
this current makeup, no, there's no way.
Nate Pearson. Interesting.
This is a weird one, man.
I feel like here's the thing. I feel like borderline, because it's not like we don't want Nate Pearson on the team or there's no reason keeping the minor leagues other than being unhealthy. Like, if he's healthy and he puts up a good spring training and some other guys don't, like, he could start out in the pen.
So here's the thing. I personally think he's almost lock, but we gotta. I'm trying to do the math
because
right now.
I've looked at the bullpen a lot, and it's like the person you replace is like a Trevor Richards, for example, and it's like he could definitely do it, but like that's why it's borderline. If Trevor Richards sucks, or he's hurt, then I think Nate Pearson gets the job. You know, so
okay, let's put him borderline for right now, and then I think we're gonna need to evaluate this one, because I think he's gonna be on the team, but it's close.
But it's borderline. It's close. Mitch White.
Was that Pop or White?
Oh, sorry, excuse me. That's Pop.
That's Pop. Yeah.
I almost want to say an old. He could start out in the minors.
This is like the Nate Pearson territory.
This is the Nate Pearson territory.
This is the Nate Pearson territory.
I'm also gonna say, even though he's with the team last year, I'm between borderline and almost lock. Because I don't want to say he's a lock. I don't want to say
it's
he's
the
a
same
lock.
thing as Pearson. It's the exact same thing as Pearson to me, man.
Yeah,
we're gonna need to come back to this and decide who's making the freaking squad at the end here.
I agree, because we'll count it up.
Yeah.
Then we got Trevor Richards, and
same thing, I think.
Well, here's the thing. It's like he's a bit older. He's like almost. I don't know if he has any options because he's almost on his last year is next year.
Right.
And I almost want to see he's an almost lock.
If he doesn't have any options, then we probably start with him.
Exactly.
If he's bad in the first like 2 or 3 games, then you're gone for whomstever out of Nate Pearson and Pop.
And that's why he was never sent down, because there was at one point last year where I'm like, you gotta send this guy down. You gotta, but they couldn't, because it means you could have got. Again, someone correct us in the comments if he's got options, but I feel like he's an almost lock. He could be borderline in that case. Come on, lock it up. Ryu, funny. This is for starting roster.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to put him in who, because we know who. So something needs to happen. Like he's fully healthy.
A miracle.
He's fully healthy.
A massive development in medical technology.
Yeah. All of a sudden, he's super ready to compete.
Yeah, Ryu will not be on the squad to start. We obviously know who he is, but he should be with the team if he was healthy.
Yeah, he would be with the team for sure.
Springer. Lock.
Absolute lock.
Swanson.
He's got to be a lock.
That's a lock.
He's got to be a lock.
That's a lock. Zach Thompson. Now he is an absolute. Thompson is an absolute who. Scroll down because Thompson.
Okay.
I don't think they've updated this appropriately because I'm fairly confident that we released him.
Didn't we?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that we've already got rid of him.
Oh no! I think we might have signed this guy.
Look him up. Look him up the news right now. I'm almost fucking sure that we got rid of this dude in the last week. I'm almost sure of it.
Acquire a week ago.
Wait.
I was gone for last week, but we acquired him.
I'm sure of it, bro. Blue Jays.
I don't know.
I'm sure of it. Look at it. Oh shit. Ew.
Let me just make sure. Okay, we're still good. Oh my god. I'm gonna cut this. Okay, wait. I lost it. No, I lost it. Okay, here we go. No,
it was Fernandez.
Oh, okay. That's who it was.
You know what? Okay. I'm mistaken. I got confused. We outrighted somebody to get this guy.
Yeah. So
my mistake, team. My mistake.
If that's the case, this guy doesn't look good. He has played before. Ooh, I feel like something needs to happen, or borderline.
I mean, I think he's better than something needs to happen because we just knocked somebody off and traded for him to get him.
So maybe a low.
It's got to be borderline. It has to be
borderline. All right, Zach Thompson. Welcome to the borderline squad.
Trent Thornton, something needs to happen.
Yeah, there's no way Trent Thornton can be making the team. He's always up and down.
And at the end of the day,
he's also almost borderline though. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
here's the thing though, Adam. Here's the thing. I think that when we trade for a guy who's got major league, who played in a bunch of major league innings last year, Zach Thompson. I can't possibly see any reality where Zach Thompson or Trent Thornton is higher on the totem pole than Zach Thompson.
He's saying we also like Trent Thornton. Like, look out of the innings he played. Like, he actually came out and was a long reliever for us at one point.
Go back to Zach Thompson.
Going back to Zach Thompson.
121 innings. 121 innings last year. There's no way.
But he's like a starting. He's a starting pitcher, right?
Well, I mean, but Trent Thornton thought he was a starting pitcher too until he was proven otherwise.
Whereas if Zach Thompson's starting pitching depth, like Trent Thornton is the bullpen, like that's his role, right? So I feel like it's borderline, but I feel like either Kikuchi or a White would get the job over him. Maybe, okay, I'll settle for something needs to happen, but I think it's a pretty high something needs to happen.
Yeah, you can put him higher than Otto Lopez.
Yeah, like he's probably the highest of them, because again, like I do think that like our bullpen's pretty deep, and like Kikuchi or White will be as that long reliever role, but he's the next one. He's the next one, for sure.
Fair enough. Varsho, lock
it in. Vladdy, lock it in.
That's Mitch White.
Almost lock. I feel like, or borderline actually, because he's not like Kikuchi where he has a contract, like an actual signed contract. He's still on his rookie deal and could be used as options. So Borderline.
Borderline for right now.
High borderline.
And then we're gonna have to fix this in a second because I don't think we're at 26. That's Zuleta.
Yeah,
Zuleta. I'm
something needs to happen.
Definitely something.
Because we know him, but something needs to happen.
Something definitely needs to happen. Okay, so counting up the locks right now: 3, 6, 9, 11 on the top row, and then that would mean 10 on the bottom row. 21 plus the almost locks, making it 24 or 24.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 24.
24, which means that we're missing 2 players.
So one of these borderliners could make it. So
I personally really think that Nate Pearson's going to be on the team. Okay. I really think Nate Pearson's going to be on the team.
That's it. If he's healthy, yes. If he's not, then it's pop for me. Like, that's what it'd be. Like,
where does Zach Thompson fit into all of this?
No, he's not fitting it at all.
We got 121 innings last year at him.
I know, but
I think traded for him.
But this is opening day roster. I think he starts in the minors, right? And then like he could come up as depth. I think Mitch White's an almost lock because like we did bring him up. Looking at this depth right now, it's borderline. It's literally borderline. It's between these two. I guess we'll move him up here.
He's definitely better than Matt Gage.
Yeah. Who?
The fucking Thompson.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. What do you want to make the top 2 tiers like 26? Because that's the point.
It has to be 26.
Because that's the thing about borderline almost locks, right?
Yeah. Well, we're deciding right here, right now.
Okay. I don't know. I think we're split, bro. Though. Like you're Nate Pearson. I'm Pop. I'm Pop.
Shit.
Because Nate Pearson went healthy. Sure, but I don't know. Is he going to get hurt again? It's borderline.
All right, team. This is up to you right now. Everybody comment down below. Pop Pearson. That's what it is. Who's making the squad? That is our full roster prediction. Oh, almost full, I guess.
Almost.
Yeah, a little caveat right there. But full roster predictions for the opening day thing right there. Comment your thoughts down below about it. Pop or Pearson, who's making it? Where did we screw up? Is Thompson going to be a guy? Is Matt Gage going to be a guy? Is there anybody else in there that we missed? Hit us with those thoughts.
Yes, and guys, remember $3 a month to become a Patreon member. Shout out and thank you to all of our current Patreon members. You guys are absolutely legends.
Thank you so much for watching.
And
go Jays, go!